Ever wonder what would happen if the United States tried to buy Greenland again? It sounds like a joke, but it actually happened in 2019. The idea was floated, and Denmark, which Greenland is a part of, basically said thanks. But no thanks, it's not for sale. This sparked a huge conversation, and some people even joked about more extreme scenarios. So let's dive into a wild hypothetical. Could this ever lead to European countries, say, invading the US? Okay, let's get the obvious out of the way first. The chance of a real boots-on-the-ground invasion is pretty much zero. Why? Three big reasons: military, economic, and political ties. Militarily, the US and most of Europe are allies under the NATO treaty. An attack on one is considered an attack on all. So, European countries invading the US would be like a soccer team scoring on its own goal. It's self-defeating and breaks the entire game. The US military is also, by far, the world's largest. Any direct conflict would be devastating for everyone involved. Economically, the US and the European Union are massive trading partners. Their economies are so deeply intertwined that a war would be like setting your own house on fire to warm your hands. It would trigger a global economic meltdown, causing chaos far beyond just Europe and America. No sane leader would choose that path. So, if a direct invasion is off the table, what would actually happen? The response would be diplomatic and political, but it would be fierce. We'd see a storm of condemnation from across the globe. Sanctions could be imposed, not just by Europe, but by other nations too, targeting key sectors of the US economy. Politically, it would be a nightmare. The US would lose immense credibility and trust, shattering alliances that have been built over decades. NATO itself could be at risk of collapsing. In the modern world, power isn't just about armies, it's about influence, alliances, and economic strength. An aggressive move over Greenland would cripple America's standing in all these areas. So, while the idea of a European invasion of the US makes for a crazy what-if scenario, the reality is that the consequences would come through diplomatic outrage, economic pain, and a massive loss of global influence. The battle wouldn't be fought with tanks and planes, but with sanctions, treaties, and international reputation. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into how our world works.